Good evening, everyone. It's Healthy Habit Wednesday, and tonight I'm going to talk to you about eating together as a family or with someone else, tips on how you can get it done, and some of the many benefits when you eat together as a family or a couple or with friends. So we're often reminded of how busy everybody is and the importance of eating a meal together as a family. And with as busy as we are, it's definitely can be difficult. But dinner together, even though it may not always be realistic, especially if you're working all day and the kids or family members have activities in the evenings, it can make it difficult. But there are a lot of other options. If having dinner together is going to be somewhat hard or rushed with people coming in and out, maybe you want to focus on everybody getting together for breakfast. Maybe that would be a better fit. And breakfast doesn't need to be fancy, yet it still give you family time to connect with each other and start your day and have a conversation about what's going on. If you can't do something daily, at least try to commit to a weekly or twice a week meal over the weekend or one evening or one afternoon. And when you do these meals, you want to try to incorporate all the members of the family. That way it's the responsibility of it isn't lying all on the mom or the dad or one person who loves to cook. So then you can, have help prepping food, putting out the table settings, cleaning up after the meal, because you don't want this to be a rushed event. So make it kind of a group effort. And your meals don't have to be fancy. They don't have to be completely home cooked or perfect for these family dinners or these breakfasts or these picnics you're having on the weekend. Think about your budget and the time you have as you look at options. There's lots of great meals like taco soup or roasts. You can make in a crock pot. You can also do your prep ahead of time, one night during the week. Help the person assigned to prep with it. Maybe you want to get something and bring it home to go. Just make sure to incorporate other family members. Share your responsibility. Don't stress. The point of the meal together is to converse, enjoy each other's company, maintain a closeness, even if there isn't much talking. You're helping to create memories, to create life skills, to build a bond. So you don't want it to become overwhelming. You want to just be able to enjoy the time together, just regardless of whether it's breakfast, it's dinner, it's, every Sunday afternoon for brunch. You just want together time. Because honestly, when you eat together as a family, there's a lot of benefits. There's a website out there called thefamilydinnerproject.org, and there's a lot of specific benefits for children and adults when you eat together. Children tend to do better in school. They tend to feel better about themselves. They have more self-esteem. They are more resilient. They have a lower risk of substance abuse, teen pregnancy, and depression. They're less likely to develop an eating disorder or become obese. And they're normally have more cardiovascular health. And it also promotes healthier eating patterns as they grow and become young adults of their own. There's also benefits for the parents or the older people involved because they tend to eat less food and they tend to eat better because normally when you get together, you're eating more fruits and vegetables, so you're having better nutritious foods. There's also less dieting with people that have meals together. And it also gives the adults more of a positive feeling about themselves and an increase in self-esteem. So remember, try to have dinner together. If you can't do it every night, designate a few nights a week that you can, or breakfast every day together, or a few breakfasts. Maybe you want to do a few breakfasts, a few dinners, maybe some breakfasts and a weekend day. Delegate and share the responsibilities of it. Don't stress yourself out on cooking this huge meal. Check out Crock-Pot recipes, Instapot recipes, and delegate. Maybe you have kids that can do your prep work and can pick things up. You know, everybody likes to feel needed, so they want to be part of this to have a little group. And the benefits are huge. You know, check out the website for it because it's really interesting. I'll put a link to it. They have some suggestions, some resources, and some help. So that's my healthy habits: sitting down, talking, visiting, eating a meal together with your significant other, with no cell phones, with no outside distractions, and getting to know each other and learning to be there for each other. So I hope that helps. Have a great week, and I'll see you in another couple weeks. We're going to talk about spring cleaning and detoxing and why you may want to think making that part of your springtime routine. Thanks, and have a great week.